Hi, everybody. We're here with CommTalk and from BVS Film Productions, and this is our next episode with special guest from the north, Richard Trecartin. Correct? Am I spelling
Yes,
that
it
right?
is.
Saying it right? Great.
Yes, good morning, Dan.
Good morning. He has a very unique approach. We talked a little bit in the past, and he is a career ownership coach, which I thought was really unique. So we have you on our show, and you can tell us a little bit about that and who you
Uh,
are.
okay, well, maybe I'll start with who I am. For myself, I've been an entrepreneur now for 23 years. I originally took school and took engineering in college, actually. I did engineering for about 5 years, and I got kind of tired of that and became an inventor. I then started two companies in Canada and the US, and I sold basic sporting goods that I had designed and patented to the largest retail and the largest wholesaler in the US. After selling both those companies successfully, my wife and I bought a small store in town that she runs, a quilting store, and now I'm a franchisee of the Entrepreneur Source.
Very
And
nice.
what I do is I coach people that are curious about business ownership, where I help them when they're unhappy with their careers. You know, whether it's low pay, lack of respect, or no flexibility in their jobs, people are wanting more flexibility in their lives. They want more control.
Yeah.
So I'm here to help them, to be to guidepost to help them get there. Some
Okay.
people also just want to diversify their financial portfolios by investing in businesses instead of, some low interest rate investments that you can do as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, where are you again? You're in Canada,
I'm
right?
in Canada and I work with
Okay.
clients all across North America.
North America. Okay. Very good. Very good. Yeah. So, what's different about what you do compared to like what a business coach might do or a personal coach, personal development coach.
What I like to do is I like to get to know my clients. So
Hmm.
we talk, we get to know each other. So some people, when they think about their careers, that they have to do something that they've already done before. What I
Yeah.
encourage my clients to do is dream. I ask them, when you were first got your driver's license and you're driving around, what do you dream of being? When you're done college, also, what did you dream of doing then? Because you may not have done it when you entered college. You may have took a left instead of a right and went into a career that was just available and not actually what you wanted.
Right,
So
right.
what I like to do is find out what their dreams are and find the best route to get them there. Sometimes it's by keeping a job, and sometimes it's by going to business ownership.
Wow. That's cool. If you would ask me when I was younger, I'd say, I want to be a rock star. So how am I going to get there? You learn over time. You do what you got to do. So what are the types of clients that you work with?
I work with all different kinds of types of clients. People who are just unhappy with their careers,
Mm,
or they just want to change. Some people find the jobs that they get stagnant after a while, and they just want change. They want more control.
yeah.
People are finding, with the current corporate jobs that are out there, when it comes up to their kids' Christmas concerts, for example,
Hmm.
they have to beg and plead with their employer to let them take time off to see the kids.
Yeah.
Hey, want to take control of your career? Be your own boss. Take that time off when you want to take it off. Don't feel guilty and have to beg and plead for that time.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, it's funny. I very, when I was a youth, I had a job in a grocery store, and I did that for about 10 years and watched people, just miserable at their positions. They just had this negative attitude. And I got introduced to Tony Robbins through his tapes and
Oh,
everything. So, I'd be there, with all this rah rah. And boy, it's really surprising how many people would don't like that attitude when you're in a position where, you're stocking shelves or what it might be, and you have this different attitude. And it was funny because after that, I got into my own business and I never looked back. I didn't want to be part of that 9 to 5 ever after that. And so it's funny how people, they don't know what they don't know, right?
that's exactly right. Like a lot of people don't realize how cost effective it is to get to be a business also. You
Yeah,
don't need the millions of dollars to buy those top end food chains. There's so many other chains that are available and home services and elder services, cleaning care, moving and
yeah,
service products that are all available, consultations and that are available that are very affordable options.
yeah. And really, my first business, I started with a phone and a desk, and I had two very talented individuals in the advertising business. They knew what they were doing, and all I did was pick Pick up phone calls. Smile and dial is what they called it back then. Right? You put a mirror in front of the phone and you just start making phone calls. Make sure you're smiling.
Oh, that's
So,
funny.
yeah, and a lot of, being a business owner, I think has to do with, dealing with people and, getting along with people. If you can do that, that really helps the process. It's so important. And to know sales too, know your way around sales and the process behind it.
Yep, exactly. What we
Yeah,
like to
so
do is disassociate from the outcome. So it's all about the client when we talk to them, and we
hmm
look after their dreams and where they want to go in life. The
yeah,
conversation is theirs to control. I'm here as a guidepost, help them
yeah.
along the way.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's fantastic. So, this is an interesting question I ask everybody that comes on the show. So, what would you tell the 20-year-old version of yourself if you had one thing to tell them to that you know now, what would you tell them?
I would say to stop trying to climb the corporate ladder.
Yeah,
It's such a box that our education system fits us into. And I say, think outside the box. Try to achieve your goals on your own. Be curious and open-minded.
yeah.
Don't just follow the pack.
Yeah, that's great advice. And it's funny being said open-minded. I go back to, and I don't talk politics very often, but Justin Trudeau and Trump just had a meeting. I don't know if you're familiar with what they talked about with these
Yes.
tariffs and everything. And Justin Trudeau is saying, "Oh, it's going to kill the company or the country," and Trump just said, "Well, why don't we just become part of the U.S. and you can be the governor of Canada." That's thinking outside the box. He's done that with what was it, Greenland? He's trying to.
Yep.
It's it's too
I'll give
funny.
him points for originality.
Honest to goodness, hey, who knows? If you don't ask, you never you never know. Too funny. So, is there anything else you'd like to tell the youth of our country and your country, or words of wisdom to let them know what you do?
I would say be brave, be adventurous, and most important, be curious and think outside the box.
Right, right. Yeah, that is a great way to think these days. Hard to do, but if you get the right mindset, it's awesome.
I'm here to
Uh,
help them along the way if they have any questions.
Very good. Speaking of which, how can people reach you?
They reach me easiest way is through my email address, and it's
Mhm.
rtrecartin@esourcecoach.com. Those
Okay.
rtrecartin@esourcecoach.com. Or you can reach
Awesome.
out to me on my cell phone, which is also 905-751-5357.
Okay, great. And we'll have that in the show notes here as well. So, Richard, it has really been great having you on our show. We'll be sending this out in a couple of weeks and make sure you have copies of everything.
Oh,
So look forward to enlightening a lot of individuals with your words of wisdom.
thank you, Dan. It's been a pleasure being here and meeting you.
Awesome. Thanks. Have a great day.
Thank you very much. You too. Bye.